Stormwood & Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/discord. Over 100 years ago, the dark wizard Hollowell prophesied his return, but Sheriff Aesop Stormwood swore his descendants would stop him. He created Stormwood & Associates with the sole purpose of defeating Hollowell in the future. It failed. Now the young Raz Stormwood and her friends have been framed for a crime they didn't commit, and they've escaped to the Morris Halata Underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive operating on the edge of society. If you have a problem, they can solve it. But don't get in their way, or else you might get caught in the eye of the storm. Stormwood & Associates stars Gen Proc as Raz Stormwood, Nick Izumi as Bill Carpathia, Kyle Johnson as Tristan Babbitt, and Trey Dorn as NK and Kel O'Reilly. Previously on Stormwood & Associates. The team is in Pleasant Valley, California because an old friend of Bill reached out via email asking him for help in some weird Sangreal tournament, or at least that's what it turned out to be once the team got there, not having been properly informed of what was happening until after they were there. The tournament is being run by the Church of Sanctuary of Mercy. You know, those guys from the Sanctuary arc. And Father George has been a bit of a creep who's shown up, and NK's currently following and tracking Father George across town, while the rest of the team has gone to the Church of Sanctuary to enter the tournament themselves. Because that's what you do, right? Anyways, when they got to the church, a very familiar 1.5 tall face greeted them, being Axel, the weird otherworldly being they met back during Glengarry Gary. Yeah, that's right. He's back and wearing a priest collar.
In the last few months, I have become ordained and watched nothing but Netflix. All of Netflix. Did you see that documentary about the dwarf mafia?
Halfling Mafia.
Halfling Mafia.
Curses!
The snap of butter, snap of spines.
That was very racist of me. I am very ashamed. I must do penance. He grabs a piece of charcoal and shoves it up his nose.
Oh, jeez.
It will become a diamond in time.
Oh,
then I will be forgiven.
Man, you got it pretty easy for doing penance.
Perhaps. It does a number on the sinuses, though.
I bet. So, how do we get, entered into this thing?
Well, normally all of the slots would have been filled. Although, truth be told, 2 of the participants have already fallen.
Oh.
This is very fast for a Sangreal tournament. Normally it takes much time. I could prepare for you a summoning circle. Then you would be official. There are rules that you must follow, though.
Okay. Let's hear about these rules.
First rule. You must not involve the outside world. It has come to my attention that you were brought in by someone already involved. That is a big no-no.
Do I count as the outside world? That is because I'm both here and not here. He can't hear me.
Who was that?
I'm Kel.
Hello, Ben.
No, I don't. I'm not technically a Ben because I don't have a body at all. I don't exist as a physical presence.
Hello, voice.
Yeah, no, that works. That's more accurate than Ben. Because I do have a voice. I am using that voice. Do I count as outside? Because the center of my power is technically located outside of town, but all of my attention is currently inside the town?
I've never had to deal with this before.
I mean, this is look, if someone wants to put an earpiece in this weird little thing. By the way, Bill, I hacked your phone and been looking through it.
Jeez. Come on.
Hey, I gotta look at things somehow.
Truth be told, I'm still getting used to this myself. This is my first year being a rep for
Does
one of these
does
things.
the little purple guy got a phone?
Does the Pope poop in the woods? No, he does not. He has a golden toilet.
So what are you using to watch Netflix?
Oh, I have been borrowing the other sister's phone and computer.
You have it on you right now?
Yes.
Great. Technological solution. I'm hacking into that phone. Look, it's a weird game where I've got two characters and only one of them has a physical presence. I'm doing what I can.
All right.
I hack the doohickey with the doo-wad and the do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. Technically, I've now fulfilled the rules as long as you agree that that works.
I
That
agree
sounded
that works.
accurate
Yep.
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a Luddite. You could make anything up and I'd go with it.
Oh, whenever I do my techno babble, I purposely make it wrong.
Okay.
Incredibly wrong.
I wouldn't know any better. You could have told me anything.
That's the joke. I usually just pull out random jargon and string it together in a sentence.
I hear that's how they wrote a good chunk of Star Trek Voyager.
Actually, no, that's not true. Star Trek technobabble is actually pretty consistent.
Yeah,
It's
they reroute something through the.
it's what
deflection.
what they do. No. It's the scriptwriter puts in insert technobabble here, and then like Mike Okuda or someone would come up with something that matched the logic of the show for consistency.
Oh, okay.
So the writers would say insert something here, and then yeah. Anyways, so if he's got his phone out, Kel's face appears on the screen, and I'm looking through the front-facing camera on it.
Hello, voice. Now you have a face.
Yeah, technically, I have a face, although apparently these guys don't like it. They want me to get rid of this face. They're really anti my face right now.
No.
I never said anything like that. I was on your
I
side.
didn't necessarily say I wanted you to take.
Okay,
the
so
lead.
just Bill. Just my supposed best friend, Bill.
Oh, but no. I just thought it was kind of weird that you're cool with look.
Do you need a knife for removing your face?
No, it's technically, my face only exists as a construct that I choose.
Technically, everyone's face is a construct.
No, I
Voice.
mean like here, now I've got a mustache. Wow, look, a mustache. Now I don't have a mustache.
He looks visibly disturbed.
I'm not real in the sense that my physical presence does not actually exist. I am real in the sense that I have a soul and exist on like a spiritual plane. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, scream for me, little weird guy.
Because you're not upset. We don't. He's an interdimensional gosh. Come on.
Well, what am I?
Digital ghost.
Yeah, but, like, I exist as, like, a spiritual essence that was summoned from the ether.
Yeah, you and me, buddy.
I mean, technically, I think I could literally live forever. I think I'm doing the research.
Wow, that's kind of terrifying.
Yeah, isn't it?
Like the implications of your existence are really heavy.
They are terrifying on so many levels. The metaphysical implications of my very existence are quite disturbing. How you doing, purple dude? You doing okay?
One time I met God, and God blinked.
God has eyes?
Yes.
How many?
Several of them. Terrifying.
Like, is it like a normal amount, like 1 to 5, or is it like a terrifyingly huge amount, like 5 million?
7.5.
What's a half an eye look like?
Do you want to get high and talk about Jesus?
No, hey.
I thought you were
Church
Church's Sanctuary.
Focus.
Church's Sanctuary isn't a Christian church. I mean, I'd love to talk about Jesus. I'm Catholic.
It is not a Christian church. It does not change the fact that I want to get high and talk about Jesus.
I mean, I don't think it's possible for me to actually get high, but I mean, I guess if you want to have a theological discussion about our Lord and Savior, I mean, I could get into it.
I am not. Can we get back to what
I'm
we
just
were doing?
look. I've been
forming the
getting
summoning
way
circle
more. I've been getting way more into my faith ever since I found out that I literally exist as a like non-corporeal being outside of the physical life. Like, let me tell you that this, if anything, verifies what I got drilled into my head in Sunday school for like a really long time. I went to CCD. You did not. We can talk about this later.
This is true.
I met Jesus.
All right, hey, can we please focus?
Like Jesus Christ, like as in Jesus of Nazareth, or just like a guy named Jesus? Because you call everyone Ben, you might be confused.
All of the above.
Yeah, I think he met like a dwarf named Jesus once and is just going with it. I read your file.
I don't think I want to know.
I met a dwarf named Jesus once. He was a nice guy.
Hey,
Purple guy, Axel
Worked in a bar?
Little. Show me some respect, Ben.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, I can call him Purple Dude because I am a being who exists outside of corporeal existence. It's not disrespectful when I do it.
He leans into Raz. His existence frightens me.
Yeah, me too sometimes. So, this summoning circle you were talking about.
Yes. We are going to go into the sanctuary of the church and draw a summoning circle.
The sanctuary of the Church of Sanctuary?
Yes.
So I do need clarification. Does my helping them count as outside help?
I'll fudge this one.
Because I'm both here and not here.
I will look the other way if I never have to think about your never-ending existence ever again.
So it's not against the rules. Okay.
That was all I really needed. The rest of this was all an aside for my own humor and vanity. I don't know. I'm going to be quiet now. Turn the phone off. Sink back into the background.
Alright, so, Axel leads you back and starts, drawing things on the floor in chalk. He, then starts, to give you a quick overview. The Sangreal tournament was something that was developed centuries ago. It was developed by some wizards who really wanted to make the perfect quesadilla. But instead, they ended up just kind of developing this tournament thing. I think they had some sort of an argument about who would win in a fight between Hercules and Samson, and it just kind of escalated from there. This is a really stupid origin. Yes! Not arguing with it. Oh, okay. The rules are relatively simple. Now that you have become involved, you must either stay involved until the end, and by that I mean the bitter end, wherein you must fight to the last and either win or die. Or if you lose your familiar, you should come back to the church, or your life may be forfeit then.
Oh, that's fun. That's really fun.
Isn't it, though? This is a grand old time. The familiar you summon is actually powered by the Sangreal itself, so once the conflict is over, the familiar will disappear. When you get the Sangreal, you may use it for whatever purpose you like. Although we ask that you not try to bring back any TV shows that got canceled, because that would be stupid.
Even that one with Nathan.
Stupid!
Yeah, no, don't bring back Firefly. Look, that show would have been so messed up by a second season. Joss Whedon would have driven that thing right into the ground. It's only good because it got canceled.
Yes, it is true. Voice has some knowledge. All right.
Yeah, and
who
I'm going
did you
through
want
your
to summon
Netflix
with
history
your
right now.
watch? Ben.
Ace of Stormwood?
Yeah. I forgot his first name for a second there.
Clearly, you never listened to our. I mean, technically, it's not in the intro anymore. No, it is.
Yeah.
It is still in the intro. Yeah,
Um,
we say his name every episode. Listen to our
Did
show.
you forget your relative's name?
It's in the beginning of every episode of the show.
I remember all of my relatives' names. Right back to the beginning.
So yeah, Ace Up
My
Stormwood.
favorite is Yogg Sorbeth. Oh, what? Good. Let us begin the summoning. Hand me your watch, Ben. Do you hand him your watch?
Yeah, I hand over the pocket watch.
Axel starts showing Bill the notes for the summoning ritual. I have them written down on this notepad! Bill is a little grossed out. The notepad is very damp.
Ooh.
Okay, while that's getting started, meanwhile, back with NK.
All right, yeah, I'm following the. I am. Okay, so where does he end up?
Father George has pulled up at a very strange building right on the edge of town. And the first story looks like an old pharmacy.
Okay.
And the second story appears to be a hotel of some sort.
Does it look nicer than our motel?
Yes. Maybe
God
a little
damn it.
slapdash put together, but it does look nicer than our hotel.
God damn it. Should have stayed here. All right, so he's inside. Is he upstairs or is he downstairs? 'Cause this
he
spell is
has-
irritating for you, isn't it?
It really is. He's simply parked.
Oh, he's still in his car?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna sit in my car.
Okay. He he let's George gets out of his car finally.
I forgot his name was George. He's just been weird priest guy in my notes.
There's a reason for that, and it's entirely to make me happy. He gets out of his car and he looks around.
I slide down in my seat.
He's still walking toward your car now.
He's walking towards my car?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I've got guns within reach. Oh, yeah. I have okay. There are wards on my car. Remember? As long as my doors are locked, the wards are active. Actually, I think they're yeah. If my doors are locked, if I roll down my window, my wards are still up as long as the doors are locked.
He stops just outside the car.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming he wasn't going to try to get in. I roll my window down.
Rejoice, my child.
Not your child.
I don't know why you decided to follow me, but you should know that this establishment is one of the better places to stay if you're taking part in the Sangreal conflict.
Is it?
In my experience, it might be one of the best places anyone could end up.
Is it just because they don't lock porn? Like the one we're staying at? We're staying in the hotel where you can't watch porn. Are you staying here because you can watch porn?
It's hardly a concern of mine.
Is it? I don't know. It seems like probably your biggest concern. I can't imagine that anything else ever happens.
I hope to see you again, young one.
Oh, you're going to be seeing me a lot.
Very good, then.
Is
Fare
it?
thee well.
I don't know. Maybe you should be more concerned when you don't see me.
Good to know. Good to know.
Is it?
He,
Where is he standing in relation to my car?
He's about 2 feet away from your car.
No, what direction? In front of? To the left?
To the side of, like, right by the driver's side window.
Okay. I can't make that work. Then. All right.
He turns around and heads back toward the building.
Does he walk in front of my car at any point?
No.
Okay.
Can you roll me a D10 though?
6.
You think one of the cars in the parking lot looks kind of familiar, but you're not entirely sure.
Which one?
There's it looks like it might be one that you saw yesterday. Like you think that it might be Oscar's car?
Okay. I get out of the Golf. I'm going to walk over to the car. That looks familiar. I've got my messenger bag with my guns in it in case I need them.
Okay. Upon closer inspection, it's definitely Oscar's car.
All right. Anything weird looking about it?
Nope. It's just kind of parked there. It looks like it's in the It looks like it's in the guest parking spot.
What kind of car is this?
It's a I I'm gonna
Just
put-
general, like I don't need to know the exact make and model, but just like, is it a crossover? Is it a sedan? Is it a hatchback? Is it,
It's a pretty expensive looking sedan.
Okay, 4-door, I assume. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. All right. General color?
Gray.
Gray? Okay. Gray fancy sedan. Oscar. All right. First question, where's the priest?
He wandered up into the strange drugstore hotel.
All right, is he upstairs or downstairs?
He's gone upstairs.
Okay. I've got a car. Let's find out where Oscar is. Okay, so I'm going to spend a sweet move and cast tracking here on Oscar, using Oscar's car, as it is an object that I know he's touched at some point. And let's make my roll. Let's see how lucky I am. 3. Okay, well, that's not awful. That'll tell me, tell me what direction he is right now from my current position.
Mm-hmm.
What
he seems to be in the direction of the hotel.
Yeah, that's what I was just verifying, that like he didn't like park here and leave, or that he was probably. I was assuming he was probably in the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
So over comms, which I'm assuming all this fun stuff with Axel has been happening. So Bill, your Oscar friend is in a weird pharmacy hotel thing that also the priest is currently in.
Okay, that's weird.
Super weird.
I mean, this whole trip has been super weird.
I mean, my instinct is to go in there, but I'm also alone and would probably die if something went wrong. So I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, hold off. Well, it sounds like this is the kind of thing that we should investigate together.
I'm going to send you my location. Just dropping a pin in Google Maps and sending you that location.
All right, back at the church with as the summoning circle is set up. And you're sure I can't talk you into the sheep, Ben? It's a pretty good sheep.
It looks a pretty good. Bill, what do you think? Sheep? Feeling sheepy?
I don't know. I mean, Jason and the Argonauts is one of my favorite movies growing up, so that sounds amazing.
I know, the animation style.
But we know your ancestor is really well equipped for this kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's a
Like-
freaking warrior mage.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one of the best who ever lived.
He's a cowboy wizard.
Yeah.
A cow wizard.
A whiz cow. A whiz boy.
Whiz
A whiz boy.
Don't say that to his face. Oh, I love it, but he won't.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's our. I think we'll pass on the sheep, little buddy.
It's a good sheep.
I believe you. I believe you that it's a good sheep.
We're
It's
trading up
very
for a
good
cow.
sheep. Trading up for cow.
Don't
Very
summon
well.
the sheep. We don't know what that thing wants to do with the sheep.
It would not summon a sheep, you silly. This is the golden fleece.
Yeah, which means it belonged to a sheep at some point.
It might summon the sheep. That is a good thought. That's the problem with some of these relics. It can be a crapshoot.
Yeah, let's hope the pocket watch doesn't bring the watchmaker.
No, it would bring... I mean, worst case scenario, it brings a different Stormwood ancestor.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I said, it can be a crapshoot depending on the importance of the object, like this shield. 99% chance you'll get Gwilfer, the knight who talks to birds. Think about how well you could do with a guy who talks to birds on your side, Ben.
I mean, is he cute?
No.
Then no,
He
I
is
don't want
alive.
the guy who talks to birds. If
He is a Welsh man from the 1100s with terrible teeth.
I mean, like, I can get around the teeth.
He doesn't bathe. Or he didn't bathe. No one bathed back then.
Yeah, but you could bathe him now.
He's still very Welsh. What's your problem with the Welsh? They don't like vowels.
They just don't like your vowels.
I don't like your vowels voice.
What, you got something
Okay,
against people
this
from
is getting
Jersey?
Weird. This is getting weird. All right, let's just do the summoning thing.
Very well. Take the watch and place it in the middle of this circle, then.
All right.
Do you call upon the four winds?
I call upon the four winds.
Do you summon the light and the darkness?
I summon the light and the darkness.
Will you stand for all that is good and defeat all that is evil?
I will stand for all that is good and defeat all that is evil.
Then, ask of your familiar, are you worthy to be its master?
Am I worthy to be your master?
There is a light. An explosive, almost electrical light fills the circle. These glimmering sparks float down like little particles forming the shape of a man. And standing before you, looking as if he did when he was alive, is Aesop Stormwood.
Hey, Pops.
So Aesop Stormwood, what does Aesop Stormwood look like? He looks like
I
Bass Reeves. He looks like Bass Reeves. Just
Yeah,
if you know who, just look up Bass Reeves. He looks like Bass Reeves.
yeah. With a kicking mustache.
Yeah.
I was going to say, him being your character, I was going to let you describe him. Well, get in Trey. It's kind of more your creation.
Yeah, but
So,
I'm not playing him right now.
Okay.
Yeah. And we kind of like created this before. We figured this out like a
Yeah.
couple episodes ago, I think.
It's he looks like Bass Reeves.
Okay. All right, and I really should have talked to you guys about what you wanted to do for the accent and stuff, because that's kind of.
I have no idea. That's why I'm letting you do it. I
Oh
mean,
my god!
He was in the
that's
Old
like
West.
Major canon.
He's in the
That's
old.
like
He's from the Old
Major
West.
canon. He's what?
He's from the Old West. He
All
fought
right.
Hollowell in an unspecified town in the Old West. In an unspecified territory. Probably somewhere in the Great Plains. Maybe not. Maybe in Calisorda. Maybe in Utah. We don't know. Maybe in Williams. We're not going to establish that piece of lore. I'm naming.
I'll be. I could have sworn I died. He looks down at his body. It looks healthy and alive. His clothes are. It's a pretty badass cowboy look. Talking heavy duster. Let's see. Yeah. A heavy duster, covers his button-up shirt with what appears to be a dashing but still a rugged but still very refined-looking vest with a sheriff's star on it. He wears a silver bolo tie and a worn looking but almost heroic aura coming from the cowboy hat that he's wearing. His boots made of the finest leather. There's a look of determination in his eyes, the kind that most of you have only seen from Raz in the past. Well then, I suppose I must ask, are you worthy to be my master? Your descendant is my boss.
Say yes, you dumbass.
I mean, yes.
If Ace of Stormwoods, I mean, technically this is weird implications because of, when he was born and the state of... Okay, yeah, I don't know.
It's all part of the formalities of being one of the heroes. And when I'm summoned, I get a little bit of a backstory on what I need to know about this time and place. I know the basics, how to get around, some of the things that happened immediately before. And you, purple guy. Yas? Did you seriously try to hand them the golden fleece? It's a good sheep, Ben. Which of you didn't pick the golden fleece?
I don't want a golden sheep.
You wouldn't have gotten a golden sheep. You would have gotten
can't hear
Jason. He's less than useless.
I don't even know how he can hear me. I'm talking in really quiet in people's ears. I can hear him. He shouldn't be able to hear me. Raz, what's going on?
Well, he's not technically real either. You guys are probably on a similar plane
I don't know.
of existence.
I am.
I don't know.
It's very
Just
confusing.
Just be glad you didn't summon Jason. That guy's less than useless.
I never asked if Jason was hot. Mistakes were made. Anyways.
Yeah, probably was.
Most guys like to wear little skirts too. It's hot. It's nice. Probably worked out.
Sheriff Stormwood, I'm Bill Carpathia. It is an honor to meet you. I've been working for your descendant Raz for the past year or so.
My descendant. He looks at Raz.
Hey,
This
Pops.
Are you regretting the hair color choice now?
What, me?
Yeah, I don't know.
No?
Okay, I'm just saying.
That is a hell of a look.
So is yours.
I am not going to have my face appear on any devices anytime soon.
Shut up. He likes my look.
No, because he'd want to break the phone.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I sound different, but I don't look
You
different.
sound different. You don't look different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're gonna have
That's
to
the
break
thing.
it to him.
Nah, we don't have to break it to him. We can just deal with this thing. I mean, maybe ask him what the best way to kill the bastard would be. Stormwood & Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. To be continued. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Fey Wild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Fey Wild West follows 2 people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.